Hello and welcome to another update video about Litecoin. So Litecoin, in terms of the bigger picture here, we moved up off this low from the 9th of November to the high at around $85. That was a 5-wave move to the upside. At least it can be understood as one. It's not ideal. It would have been ideal here to put at least one more high in, which it didn't do. So we obviously had an alternative structure available, and it did adhere to that so far. So it did get into this yellow support area, which was the revised support area. Everybody who's been with us here on this channel and has been following the Litecoin counts, from down here we talked about, we have the potential certainly to go higher. It's not a chart that I find highly reliable, but it's certainly possible. So we've been following here the bullish count, which, to be fair, has so far worked out, with the exception that we broke here below a support level, which then triggered our alternative count. So we now have a 1-2 setup. That 1-2 setup has made, in my opinion, this count less reliable. It would have been nice to just follow through here to the upside to create a nice impulse. Litecoin didn't do that, shows some weakness in the chart. However, we can give it another chance to rally from here and to move up in a third wave to the upside from this yellow support area. This yellow support area is defined based on the Fibonacci levels between $55 and $66 basically in this area here, in this region. And from here we can focus on higher in a third wave, as long as we're holding the $55 level, or $55.60 pretty much, yeah. To be honest, it would in the short term be important now to hold the last swing low here at $61, and the very short term support level is $65.40. So in terms of how the subwave counts subdivide now, let's take a look. We can currently assume that here this wave 2 was finished at around $61, and since then we've been moving up. We moved up in a wave 1 here in circle white to around 66.70, came down in a wave 2. That is basically where we were in my last video. So we gave it a chance to move higher, which it did so far. So it followed the count, the revised count. However, we haven't got 5 waves to the upside yet. What we have is a 1-2 setup, and now a possible third wave still running in the circle. Here the third wave in the white circle. And within this wave 3, we've got another 1-2 setup, a wave 3. That adheres nicely to Fibonacci extensions. Also, we have a 5-wave move up. Now we've got a wave 4 in yellow, probably. That's what we have to assume, as long as it fails. And then there could be another 5th wave to the upside to finish off the 3rd wave in white. Then there should still be a 4th wave and a 5th wave. Here, this level, so let's just assume, okay, so we came down this wave 2. Which level now needs to hold? So it is very important that we are now holding the 68.50 level, or 68.40. At the moment we've come down in 3 waves, A, B, C, which is fine. We've hit the ideal target for a wave 4, which is perfect. The 38.2% Fibonacci retracement level at $69. Ideally it turns around from here and moves up. It could theoretically still come down lower here to 68.40, but below that level this whole chart will get even more unreliable, or even less reliable, because a break below the 50% level would make me consider that, well, either it's just here what we've seen to the upside, just some kind of an ABC structure, or another 1-2, 1-2, but I don't like, if we are in a wave 3, to have to count another 1-2 setup when you think you've got a wave 3 in the making, is not really good. Yeah, so that will turn this whole chart into a mess. And therefore, it is very important to keep some trust in this impulsive upside move, that it holds the 68.50 level and turns higher. That's basically where we are at the moment. And we are currently also hovering above this yellow line. That is the 50-day moving average here that you can see on the chart here, the yellow line. So we broke above that. Oops, no, didn't want to do that. We broke above that. We're currently holding support. We see a small green candle, but that is not enough to really, to confirm that we're finding support here or something. Yeah. So at the moment it's looking okay, but again, just the condition is that we're holding this 68.40 level. If we break briefly below that level, not a problem. But if it really substantially breaks below that level, so a wick on the whatever intraday chart or a wick on the 1 hour chart doesn't really matter. But if we go below that 50% level, maybe even retest from below, the retest is successful, and we continue dropping afterwards, yeah, that would rather confirm further downside here for Litecoin. And yeah, it really needs to find support now, a turnaround. That's what the bulls need to do. Let's take a look at a target for that fifth wave here to the upside. We can do that by, there's two ways of doing it. First way is we take the length of the wave 1. We have to take the yellow wave 1 here, and we add it to the low of the fourth wave, and we have to assume the low is here now, yeah, because you know that's what we've got. That's the data we've got, and the target would be around $73, the 1.618 extension. So $73 for the wave 5 here. Another way to calculate is we take the length of the third wave, and also we go to the low of the fourth, and then we're looking at the 61.8% extension. That would also take us to $73. So very, very similar target range. That's sort of what I would like to see. The higher, the better. And then we can be more certain that we've got a 5-wave move up. At least then we have the third wave in white complete, and we should then be able to cascade a little bit higher. Yeah, that's my view about Litecoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.